Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell because what you're about to hear is absolutely insane. This isn't just another TV meltdown. This is a full-blown collision of truth, tension, and television history. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the stories mainstream media won't touch. And today, oh boy, today, The View got hit with a truth bomb so massive it left the stage in shambles. Buckle up because Karoline Leavitt didn't just stir the pot, she kicked it off the table. It was supposed to be just another day on The View. A few laughs, some controversy, a little drama to stir up headlines. But what unfolded live on national television was nothing short of explosive. Karoline Leavitt, the fearless political firebrand and former Trump press aide, walked into that studio with a mission. And trust me, she delivered. She wasn't there to play nice, she came to speak truth. And when she did, the entire panel came unglued. Now let's set the stage. Karoline was invited on The View to discuss the upcoming election, media bias, and conservative politics. Harmless enough, right? Wrong. From the moment she opened her mouth, it was clear she wasn't going to stick to the carefully rehearsed script. With every word, she called out the panel's double standards, their blatant bias, and their unrelenting hostility toward conservative voices. She looked straight into the camera and said what millions of Americans have been thinking. The View isn't a talk show. It's a liberal echo chamber disguised as a platform for open discussion. Ah! The audience went silent. Even Whoopi Goldberg, usually quick with a snarky comeback, was caught completely off guard. Sunny Hostin tried to push back, accusing Karoline of parroting far-right talking points, but Karoline shut her down with cold, hard facts. She brought up past interviews, biased coverage, and even quoted The View's own words from past episodes. It was a verbal takedown of epic proportions, and it was all happening live. Joy Behar? Don't even get me started. She tried to interrupt, mock, and deflect, but Karoline wasn't having any of it. At one point, Karoline turned to her and said, "You don't have to agree with me, but you do have to let me speak. That's what real dialogue looks like." You could hear a pin drop. But the most shocking moment came when Karoline pointed out the show's ongoing attempts to cancel anyone who doesn't fall in line with their narrative. She accused them of perpetuating the very intolerance they claim to stand against. It was raw, it was real, and it was powerful. By the time the segment ended, it wasn't just a debate, it was a debacle. The panel was visibly shaken, Twitter was on fire, and the clip was spreading like wildfire across every corner of the internet. Comment sections were flooded with praise for Karoline's boldness and courage. Conservatives cheered her on, moderates were impressed by her composure, and even some liberals admitted she had a point. And let's be clear, this wasn't just about politics. This was about something bigger. Freedom of speech, media accountability, and the right to challenge mainstream narratives without being shouted down. Karoline Leavitt stood her ground in the lion's den, and she walked out stronger than ever. If The View thought they could silence her, they were dead wrong. She exposed them, dismantled their arguments, and forced the entire nation to reconsider what dialogue really means. So what happens now? Will The View recover from this public unraveling? Or is this the moment America finally opens its eyes to the performative debates on daytime TV? One thing's for sure, the truth hit hard, and the fallout is just beginning. If you enjoyed this explosive breakdown, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more uncensored truth bombs. What did you think of Karoline Leavitt's appearance? Was it a wake-up call for daytime TV, or just the beginning of a media revolution? Drop your thoughts below. And remember, the truth doesn't care about your feelings, but we do care that you're informed. Until next time, stay bold, stay free, and stay tuned.